Steve Green, British Council and the Anna Lint Foundation. To pick up your point on space, yesterday I was in Alexandria. We were talking effectively about intercultural dialogue in the Mediterranean, but I'm not in the Europe in the World Forum, but in this one. And creating a space for people to interact was one of the dominant themes which was coming from a similar international audience and gathering. The same point came over that you've just made, Chris. Presentation of an art, as you've just said, whether it's on a stage, on a wall, is having less impact except as a form of entertainment. What is having the impact is when the performers, the artists or whoever get off the stage and interact with the audience. There is quite a clear difference came out of yesterday's meeting between going to see a Romanian theatre company for a night of enjoyment and something different, and actually engaging with Romanian people on how they've put that together. So one of the issues is to the artists, the actual creatives in the intercultural context, was you have to engage with the audience on the floor, not on the stage, to take your performing artist. That was the one that seemed to come over and to lose the agenda and to make that difference. Whilst I'm on the microphone, if I could just pick up one point, I think, Chris, where I disagree with one of your comments this morning. You said that the dominance of popular entertainment is the major problem facing us in the cultural sphere in Europe. I would disagree. What is dominant, to me, and we're finding from sort of Lisbon to Baku, is a consistent growth of those people who do not want to take part in intercultural dialogue, not because of prejudice, but because of direct. They are intelligent, they know they don't want to take part. Some of the examples, you just have to look at, say, the posters the SVP party used in Switzerland in the last few weeks. The 4 members of parliament elected to the far right in Greece last week. There is a rise across Europe of those who actively do not wish to take part in what everyone in this room wants to encourage. The context of what we're doing, I think, has changed in the last decade because of the changing nature of who Europe is. Europe's civilization is not the same now as it was in 1900, and it will be different again in 2100. It's this evolution of a civilization is causing these frictions. So I think, as in a sense, the ground rules, the environment in which this type of debate and this type of document is coming is changing. And as on a practical point to the rapporteur, I would like to see in the document tomorrow a very clear statement, which will be painful to many of the governments because they have far-right members in those governments, that there is a changing climate which is making intercultural dialogue on a different plane to how it was 5 years ago when we were in this room.